Well, happy Thursday. Today on my live stream, which happens on my main channel every morning at Market Open, Trades by Matt. It's free to watch, so come hang out. Took one trade and experienced the most slippage that I've experienced potentially ever on a stop loss while trading these Apex accounts. Market moved very quickly. You'll see it now. This was done on my 20, 50K Apex funded accounts. We're going to go ahead and dive into it. Code TBM will get you 80% off right now, as well as 1 day to pass on those. So you can use code TBM for the best discount always on Apex. Let's go ahead and get into today's recap. Good morning. How we doing, chat? Hope you had a good day yesterday. I don't really remember. Actually, I didn't watch the afternoon. I have no idea what happened in the afternoon. I had a short yesterday that I took for like 30 points or something, and it ended up being like a 100-point runner. I posted that in Discord. I was sick. Left a lot on the table, but that's okay. And keep it going. Just gonna be patient. It's been a big part of it is just like literally just being patient and going into every trade that I have right now with like wanting really tight risk. All right, this is the daily chat. We've got 200 being that line in the sand again. We like rejected it, popped it, retested it, slapped through it, came up, rejected it, popped through it, tested it, up, down, and maybe back up. I mean, it's like 25, 200 has been a line in the sand currently. We are in the middle of yesterday's value area, right around yesterday's point of control for that matters where we bounced actually. Right at yesterday's close, it's a VWAP open. Well, 40 points so far. I was gonna say pretty snoozy. That is. I was on 20-point ranges, to be fair. Got overnight lows down at 29 or 24, 935. Overnight highs up right around with yesterday's value area high. So if we actually catch a really nice bid, I mean, we got annihilation block at 2560. So if we catch a really nice bid through VWAP yesterday's close, really like 2560, maybe 80 even. Watching for the overnight highs trade and yesterday's value area high trade could be interesting. Rejecting. It's really rejecting this current low that we have, slapping through 25K. Overnight lows is on the table. But right now we're just pinned at VWAP. News on the session. We've got first bit of news all week during the stream, I believe. I might be off on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. We've got U.S. existing home sales at 9 o'clock. All right, so far IB is like 85 points, basically. All right, that was an 80 to 20 push. Pretty quick. And rejecting 20. We got overnight highs and yesterday's value area high coming up. 1200 at 15 now, chat. Odds on it getting filled out or pulled? I'm going to say it gets pulled, but who knows? Maybe it gets filled out. Wow, it gets filled out. It actually gets completely filled out in one quick swoop. 1388, new point of control. Matt, what's the number one tip as a trader you give your beginner trading self? Number one, I'm going to say number one tips. I have a few that I would want to give myself is just be way more patient, learn to walk away, learn to be happy with what you got, and keep it up. Keep trying new things. That's what I would give myself if I looked back at myself day one. Be nice to yourself. Yeah, it's low-key a good one also. I think the other piece of advice I give myself is just like, if you want to be around it for the long term, you got to treat it like the long term. That's it. It's like very important. It's very easy to forget that. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day of it all. Very easy to get caught up in like the day-to-day of like, you have a really good day, you want every day to be that good, or you have a bad day and you think the whole world's falling apart, and it's just like, you got to treat it for the long game that it is. If you don't take a trade one day, that's okay. You're going to be okay. Exactly, Scott. It's I get a lot of flack, honestly, for saying basically what you just said, but low-key, trading at Apex, it forced me, the trailing drawdown and the consistency rule both forced me to essentially create my concept of base hits, which has been very much a net positive for my trading. So while it's annoying and a lot of people hate it for what it is, and I understand the hate on it in some capacity, but like, if you can treat it for what it is and mold yourself to become better from it, it's actually like a very good thing to have over your shoulder, to be honest. Not to mention they actually low-key go away. once you build up enough buffer, etc. But base hits are just the key. Exactly, Scott. I mean, dude, I can't tell you the amount of times when I first started out trading. I've told the story a million times now. But where I'd be up $1,000 at lunch or whatever, by lunch, you know, $1,000 in the morning when I was first starting out. And then I'd go to lunch and I'd come back and I'd open up my screens and I'd piss it all back. And I'd basically end up flat on the day. It wasn't like I was like going deep into the red or something, but I was giving up like $1,000 of money made because I wanted to trade all day or because I was bored or something, you know? And having that consistency rule that kind of taps you out a little bit, or at least makes you have a gut check about like, should I keep going or not, is a good thing. Kind of an aggressive slap. That trade would have worked nice. I had this up at the beginning before we made this push right here, and I took it off because I was like, I missed the trade. I think I still like it. But if we do that, we're having to come back all the way into the low. I don't like that. We come back into that low, I think we probably sweep it. And then it's like you might as well just watch for 80 potentially, I think. Let's see what happens. We got a block above. Another 1,000 block at 35, chat. Point of control short could also potentially work. There's point of control. This is also interesting at 24, overnight highs. Short-term trend is down. I just can't bring myself to sell point of control right now for some reason. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. But I'm more intrigued on this play than I am on the point of control short. There's a push into the overnight highs. We're like not really doing it with Delta, but it's just getting lifted, which is probably not good. I want to see us react like right now, and if not, I just got to kill it for 15, 20 points. Needs to react. Terrible, dude. That's 8 points of slippage. 8 points of slippage. Almost 10 points. That's almost 10 points of slippage, chat. Literally 10 points of slippage. I had my stop at $500. $500. I'm out at 700. That was an instant 28. 30 points. That was an instant 30 points in like a second or less. Comes with the territory in some capacity, but yeah, bye Matt. Yeah, I'm gonna peace out of here. I mean, I can't even do anything on that other than just be like, holy cow. 30 points in 1 second.